Bestie Boos. Welcome back to my channel. I'm TheMomLatrice, and today I'm going to be talking about the perfumes that I wore the most in 2023. We still in January, okay, so don't come for me. And I still want to talk about what I wore the most in 2023. I know a lot of these videos have already been made, but y'all already know I'm late all the time anyway because I got a lot going on. If you like people who keep it real, if you like people who keep it positive and who keep it pushing, then this is the place for you. Now let's get into this video. Okay, I wasn't going to rank them because I really am not into really ranking, but y'all seem to really enjoy when I rank the fragrances. So I will let you know which ones I used the most in 2023 from the least used up to the most used. And I think y'all are not going to be surprised by number one. So this year I really got into like niche fragrances. I really was a designer girl. Like I probably still am more of a designer girl, but I'm like expanding my knowledge of fragrances. I'm expanding like the different types of fragrances that I love to wear, the different notes that I love to wear. And since I have so many already, it's like I want some things that are a little bit more unique now, you know. I don't really want standard type of vanillas and things like that. Now, they do have a place and a time. I love me a good old standard vanilla, okay? Qaed 28. Qaed Vanilla 28 is that girl. You know, I have a few fragrances that are kind of like simple citruses, florals, things like that. But I do want to start getting into, especially in 2024, more niche luxury fragrances. So number 15 on the list that I wore the most in 2023 is La Capitale by Xerjoff. Now, the dent isn't huge, and I need to get out of the mindset that I need to wear niche and luxury fragrances for special occasions. You don't, okay? You can wear them anytime, any place, anywhere, however you want to wear them, okay? And I do believe that you wear what you want when you want, okay? I say that all the time. But because these things are not cheap, okay, luxury niche fragrances are expensive by nature. And so I feel like I shouldn't wear them as much because they need to be worn special occasions. But listen, no, I'm gonna start wearing my fragrances all the time, okay? That's what they for, okay? Please. So La Capitale is a beautiful strawberry leather fragrance. The strawberry in this fragrance is really pretty. It's really pretty. You do smell it. It's a very sweet fragrance, but it's something about that leather in here that makes it very, very unique. I'm really surprised about it, honestly, because I don't really like leather in fragrances. I never was like a leather note kind of girl, but something about La Capitale and also something about Miss LaBelle over here. Look, I don't even know where I'm pointing. And something about Miss LaBelle over here. That leather does something for me, okay? This is a beautiful leathery strawberry fragrance. Now, what I will say is I feel like the leather in here is more crowd pleasing than leather usually is. So if you're not really into leather fragrances, but you know about Xerjoff fragrances, they the bomb, okay? They are the bomb. I have yet to smell a Xerjoff fragrance that I don't like, and it's probably becoming, or probably is, my #1 luxury niche fragrance house right now. And I want to add a bunch more of these to my collection. Like I have a couple of these on my wish list from Xerjoff right now. But yeah, La Capitale, I was spraying her down. Especially in the summertime because of that strawberry note in here. It's so, so pretty. So if you don't really like leather, it's not a safe blind buy, but I would say go get your nose on it. Why not? Give it a try. Next up for 2023, number 14, I wore Burberry Goddess, you guys. And it's only 14 on this list because it just came out not that long ago. I got it when, like, not the day it came out, but the first month that it was out. I got this with my Ulta points. I had a bunch of Ulta points, okay? I love me some Ulta because of the way their point system is set up. And so I was able to get this for free, okay? Free $99. I did not pay a dime for this. This is a beautiful fragrance. I will not beat a dead horse because I am sure you guys are already aware of Burberry Goddess. It's vanilla, it's ginger, it's lavender. It's beautiful. When it first opens, it's a bit spicy and it can be a little bit off-putting, but when you let that dry down happen, she is the bomb, okay? I love this especially because of the scent bubble. Like when I spray myself down, man, I can smell myself walking around. Like that air just brings the scent right up under my nose and I'm just like in heaven for the length of the fragrance. Now it lasts a moderate amount of time. It's not gonna last a long time, okay? She's around for a good time, not a long time, but it's beautiful and it's worth a respray. Next up is Givenchy's Irresistible. I was really enjoying this in the summertime, the springtime. This is a very aromatic rose fragrance. You do smell the rose, but it's really kind of bubbly and effervescent. It's really uplifting. It's perfect for the warmer months in the spring and the summer times because it does have like this quality to it that projects. It's sweet, but it's not overpoweringly sweet. And I feel like the rose in here is not a mature rose. It's more of a fresh fragrance, which is why I think I wear it mostly in the summertime. I haven't worn this probably since about maybe July or August, but yeah, this is a really pretty fragrance. I really enjoy it. If you like kind of rose fragrances that are kind of fresh but has a little bit of difference to it, then you might like this one. Next up, we have Qaed Fursan Unlimited. This is the one in the white bottle. I believe they also have one in the black bottle. I have not smelled, I can't talk, y'all, okay? I have not smelled the one in the black bottle, but this one I really enjoy. In the summertime, I was wearing this with a lot of things. I layered this with Yara, which is the one in the gold bottle. I layered this with Mugler Angel Goddess, the original version and the intense version. I really enjoy this fragrance. It is so pretty, but it's so inexpensive. Like, my favorite combinations is beautiful fragrances that don't hurt my pocket. Okay, if I could save some money and smell amazing at the same time, I'm gonna do it every single day. Okay, I really love this fragrance. It kind of reminds me of Coco Vanille by Mancera. I think I've said that before. It's very pretty. There's a creamy quality to this fragrance. And since it's been sitting for the last few months, it smells even better. It smells even better. So I will put the link below because you can get this on Amazon for really inexpensive. I think I paid $19 or $20 for this in the summertime. I don't know what it's running right now, but y'all, listen, if you like to save a coin, like I said, and you like coconut fragrances, really summery fragrances, you will like this one. Zadig and Voltaire's This Is Her. This is one that I got probably only a few months ago, but look at the dent that I already have in here. This is a unique fragrance. Now, I was reading a comment somewhere and somebody said, this is how they imagine breast milk to smell. I was like, what? But I could kind of understand. Like, I can kind of understand having breastfed 2 children. It's kind of similar to the way breast milk might smell. Now, listen, that's all in a great way to me. There's something extremely comforting about this fragrance. There's chestnut in here. It's lactonic with the milkiness of it, but it's not like a thick, creamy milkiness. It's not like that at all. It's like a thinner milk, like a coconut milk or soy milk or almond milk. That's the kind of milkiness that I get from this. A nut milk. Not dairy, okay? This is not gonna make you lactose intolerant, okay? This is dairy free, so it's milky, it's creamy, but it's not the kind of dense milky creaminess that you would expect when you hear the word lactonic or when you hear the word creamy. This is very comforting. I wear this to bed a lot, and like I said, if you see my little dent, I really enjoy her. She's a pretty fragrance, but she is not blind buy safe, okay? You need to smell this before you drop the coin. Although I did find this for a decent price. So if you enjoy blind buying like I do, like I really enjoy it. Like, I don't gamble or do anything like that, but it's really exciting for me to blind buy. And this was a blind buy that went right for me. Next up, I'm going to go with Kate Spade's Cherie. If you see my little dent, I got this in the summertime, and you guys, this is raspberry, sweet, syrupy. This is everything that I wanted Minnie Mouse to be from House of Siage. Now, I love Minnie Mouse, don't get me wrong, but this to me is more syrupy, sweet. Like, I love this one. It projects so good, y'all. It lasts a long time. This is my only Kate Spade fragrance, and this fragrance is gonna make me go check out Kate Spade a little bit more, okay? Because this one is beautiful. Like, it lasts so long. It's so syrupy, raspberry sweet. It's not creamy, but it is very dense, especially in the beginning, but it's such a beautiful, sweet, feminine fragrance. If you love raspberry notes like I do, like I adore a raspberry note, you are going to absolutely be obsessed with this fragrance. Okay, if you try it, let me know in the comments down below. Go smell it. I got it at Ulta. It was worth every single penny, and I paid full price. Next up is Jo Malone's Ginger Biscuit. And if you looking at me like I'm crazy, like how is this dent so big and it's this middle of your list? It's because when I bought this, it was already about right here. Like when I was trying to get this, it was already sold out online, but I found a lovely woman who sold me her partial bottle, and I have been spraying it a lot. This is a buttery gingerbread cookie. Okay, the ginger in here is not like the ginger in Burberry Goddess. It's like ginger when you bake it. It's like a baked ginger, like a gingerbread cookie. It's like a ginger biscuit. Well, it's called ginger biscuit, honey. So obviously it's like a ginger biscuit, but it's very buttery. I was layering this a lot with Kayali's Eat and Juicy Apple because it made it smell like an apple pie. Like if you layer this with any type of fruity fragrance that's kind of like a basic fruit fragrance, it will smell like a pie, a cobbler, something along that notes, because I smell the butter in here. It's so buttery. I don't know. Listen, that's the thing I don't really like about this bottle is this little bitty bow always coming off. But you know what? Listen, it's a good fragrance. It's beautiful. It doesn't last a whole long time. But in the beginning, it smells absolutely beautiful. Very buttery, very gourmand. If you like Jo Malone fragrances, you know that they're not really known for their lasting power anyway. So when you spending a coin, honey, just know they're around for a good time, not a long time. Okay, but it's very beautiful, and I did wear a lot, especially when the fall and the winter started. Next up, I have Nebras by Lattafa, and I can't see the dent in here, but I'm telling you, it's probably down here. It's probably down here because I got this and I fell in love. This is a dupe of Billie Eilish's Eilish #1. But I've said this before, I enjoy this one a little bit better. I feel like this one is a little bit smoother. I think Lattafa and most Arabian houses, when they do a dupe of fragrances, they take the fragrance and then they make it a little bit smoother. They'll take out one little thing that maybe makes it a tiny bit more crowd pleasing, which is a little bit of a cheat. It's a little bit of a cheat, but I get to benefit from it, and it's so inexpensive. I love the bottle. The juice inside is very chocolatey, but also fruity with the red berries and all of that. It does not have the spiciness that Eilish #1 has, but it's so pretty, you guys, and it's aged very well. I've had this maybe like 3-4 months, and the juice has gotten so much better and richer. I love to spray myself down with this. I love to layer this with a ton of different things. I layer this with Vanilla 28 by Qaed. I also layer this with Choco Musk. That's a great layering combo. I mean, I don't really know what I haven't layered this with. This one is beautiful. Next up is Libre. Now, this is the regular Libre EDP. I feel like this is a very unique fragrance. I can smell Libre a mile away. When people wear this, I know what they are wearing. It's beautiful. It's a little bit clean. It's a little bit fresh, but it also has that uniqueness with the lavender note in here. When I first smelled this, I hated it. I don't know what it is, but I didn't like it. I think I wasn't really into orange blossom fragrances, but now I'm definitely into orange blossom. I love orange blossom. This fragrance I used a lot. I feel like this is suitable for year round, okay? If you've never smelled Libre, go smell it. Give it a try because a lot of people like this, but some people don't. And you know what? It's okay. Fragrance is very subjective. You don't have to love everything that I love, and I don't have to love everything that you love. And this one is very, very pretty. Next up, we have Marc Jacobs Perfect. If you see the dent, this dent is not just from 2023. I've had this fragrance for a couple of years now, but this is a very pretty, I feel like it's very springtime favorable, but I feel like you could wear this all year round. Now, this is a crowd-pleasing fragrance. I wore this to the office a lot because it's not really going to offend anyone. Now, it does have like a almond milk kind of note in here. It also has some florals in here. It's a little bit green. I layer this a lot with Bath & Body Works Poppy, which smells pretty much exactly like this. You know, if you've never smelled Marc Jacobs Perfect, but you smell Bath & Body Works Poppy, it has a very, very similar DNA to it. It's very crowd pleasing. The greenness makes it a little bit fresh, but then when you have a little bit of that nuttiness from the almond and the fruitiness and the floral notes in here make it kind of unique. And I really like the top. I also have Marc Jacobs in Perfect Intense, but I feel like that one's more suitable for like cooler climates, while the original EDP is suitable for all year round. This is a beautiful fragrance, and it's on the list here because I wore it a lot, but I didn't wear it as much as a lot of the other fragrances that I have. Next up, we have Coach Dreams Sunset. This is by Coach. It's Dreams, but it's the sunset version of the Coach Dreams line. I think they have an original Dreams. This is a beautiful fragrance. It has a pear ice cream note in here. I love pear in fragrances. I absolutely love a pear note. It's one of my favorite notes of all time. Up there with raspberry, up there with marshmallow, up there with coconut, okay? I love pear fragrances. This one is beautiful. It's extremely crowd pleasing. I feel like if you like kind of aromatic fragrances, it definitely has a bit of an aromatic quality to it, like Givenchy Irresistible, like Jimmy Choo I Want Choo. It has that kind of similar vibe, but it has sweetness with that pear note in here. It's super pretty. I wore this a lot in the spring and summertime. If you guys see me looking around, it's because I'm trying to find the camera lens. Like, I can't really tell where it is, and I don't know if it's because the light is blinding me or because I'm starving because I haven't eaten all day or what it is, you know, but sorry if I'm looking all over the place, okay? Next up, we have Jimmy Choo's I Want Choo. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's very spicy. It's very aromatic. Like, this fragrance projects like a beast. This smells like a very rich woman. Okay. I don't know what the notes are in here because I started my YouTube channel after I was already like dousing myself in this. So I've never actually looked up the notes for this. The only thing I know for sure that it has in here is peach. You definitely smell the peach in this fragrance. It's so pretty. It is absolutely a beautiful fragrance. You guys, get your nose on it. It did so good that they came out with another flanker of this. I believe, I can't remember, Jimmy Choo I Want You Forever. But yeah, this is very pretty. It's, like I said, it's very spicy. It lasts a long time and it projects really well. Next up, we have Libre Intense, you guys. This one, I feel like, where regular Libre EDP is appropriate for all year round, this one is more appropriate for nighttime or for like the cooler months. This projects like a beast. Okay, this is a screamer. I wear this fragrance when I want to feel powerful, when I want to feel like a boss chick. Like, that's when I grab for this. Okay, this is a beast. Okay, you do not want to wear this like in enclosed spaces. I'm warning you. Okay, I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. This can give people headaches. Now, Libre Parfum, to me, it's so similar to Libre Intense, and I don't know if I'm crazy, but I don't really see why I would need both in my collection, because Le Parfum to me is so similar to this one. Now, people's body chemistries are different, so listen, it probably smells different on me than it does on you, but Libre Intense is a love for me. I adore this fragrance, and she's a boss chick. She is a boss chick, and I wore her a lot in 2023. Next up is a perfume that I absolutely adore. I love this fragrance. This is Burberry Her Elixir. Okay, the Elixir is very creamy. Burberry Her is a strawberry fragrance. Burberry Her Elixir is strawberry ice cream. It's strawberry milkshake. Okay, this is strawberry with the cream, like, not even half and half. This is heavy whipping cream. Okay, this is strawberry cream. It lasts a long time. It projects really well. This is one of my most complimented fragrances of 2023. I am obsessed with this, and I cannot wait until like spring and summer rolls back around so I can start wearing it again. I mean, listen, I wore it the other day. Okay, I wear what I want when I want. Okay, and I suggest that you do the same. But I feel like spring, summer, this one really shines. It really projects a whole lot more than it does in the cooler and colder months. This one is beautiful. I wore it a ton. I wore it a ton in 2023. Next up is Yara, honey. This is the original Yara, the pink one. This is the fragrance that sent me down the Arabian fragrance rabbit hole. This is the one that started it all for me in 2023. And now I think I have 15. Okay, now I have 15 Arabian fragrances because this one just, it was such an easy reach. I feel like it's crowd pleasing. It does have a lot of baby powderiness to it, but I don't mind that. I enjoy a powder note in here, and I cannot see the dent, but I'm telling you it's low. This is probably at least halfway by now because I was reaching for it every single day. I would grab it to go take the kids to school. I would grab it to go run to the grocery store. I would grab it after a shower. I would grab it when I was going to bed at night. Like, I was wearing this when I didn't want to think, or I couldn't even think, like when I was overwhelmed and I just wanted to throw something on. I didn't want to think of what notes match with what. I didn't want to think about layering my lotion with my body wash or whatever it was. You know, this was such an easy reach for me. I still absolutely love this perfume, and I wore it a lot. Last but not least, and y'all probably already know what I'm about to say, last year I wore Valentino Donna Born in Roma OG. This is a woody vanilla fragrance that I feel like is so versatile. I feel like this is my personality in a bottle. Okay, I think that's why I vibe with it so good. This is a woman who works, who takes care of business, who likes to have fun, who goes to have a drink on the weekend with her girlfriends, who likes to travel. Like, this is me. This is me in a bottle, and I absolutely love this perfume. This is my #1 of all time. Okay, listen, I'm not going out to be without this perfume. I'm like, I can't even talk because that's how much I enjoy this perfume. This perfume is very crowd pleasing. I mean, it's not everyone's favorite. A lot of people compare this to Prada Paradox. I do get it. I get why people compare this to Prada Paradox, but I feel like this one's just prettier. This one is prettier, and it's just a lot more crowd pleasing in my opinion. Like, I've done polls and I've had people choose between Prada Paradox and Valentino Donna Born in Roma, and every single time Valentino Donna Born in Roma wins. She wins, okay? Even if it's by a slim margin, she winning in life. And this was my #1 fragrance that I wore the most in 2023. Okay, I know I'm late. Like I said, I'm always late. Okay, I got a lot going on, so don't come for me. But those are all of the fragrances that I wore the most in 2023. Listen, I have a big collection. I don't have humongous dents in my fragrances. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do a video on all the fragrances that have the biggest dents in my collection, because I do have some fragrances that have pretty good dents in them. But yeah, these were the fragrances that I wore the most in 2023. I love them all, you know, for their own little different reasons. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If this is your first time watching, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for giving me a chance, and I hope you stick around. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank y'all. I appreciate you so much. Please continue to support me and watch, and I'll try to upload more videos as much as I can. In the meantime, please like, please comment, please subscribe, you guys. It helps me so much. And in the meantime, I love you, love you, love you, love you.